Hi guys. Right, let me just get you up a minute. I just thought I could do a quick half-hour live. Before we've ordered some food, kebabs and pizzas and McDonald's hygiene. We've ordered a bit of food, so I thought, I'll quickly do a half an hour live. And then I'm going to go in. We're going to have a bit of a movie night, watch a film, and with the kids and the wife, all that. We've just been for a lovely walk. We took Yasmin skating. I'm going to post it for you so you can see it on Facebook. Right, I was going to play a bit of Rhonda Presley Mania, Rhonda, but before I do that, I just wanted to, where is it? I wanted to quickly put a bit of AM Vintage on. AM Vintage, I like AM Vintage, it's a good channel. So AM Vintage, they just happened to do a video last night. And it was clearly aimed at what we do. So they talk about me sometimes, you know, I think they're funny, they're a fun couple. I like their channel. They're into obviously memorabilia, artifacts and collecting, and they're not just Elvis people. Right, I'm doing a live at the moment, Tina. They're not just Elvis people, yeah. I find them fun. I think they're fun. Now you got this, you know, Adam and Marie. I do find that she, you know, well, let me just shut that door a minute. I do find that they're. Let me shut this door. Right, I need to keep this door shut, please. Thank you. You're amazing. Love you all. You're great. Sorry, guys. I definitely have the thing where the door has to be shut. Yeah, I have, for me to focus, I can't be distracted by anything. Yeah, I'm very much. Yeah. So I keep going over and shutting the door. They keep coming in, opening the door. So I go and shut it. So the wife comes in, opens the door. I go and shut it. Yasmin comes in, opens the door. I go and shut it. Talia comes in, opens the door. I go and shut it. Then the boys come down from upstairs, the teenagers. They open the door. I go and shut it. Then my daughter comes home. She opens the door. Then I go and shut it. It's a never-ending cycle. So my new job as a retired 58-year-old man who defends Elvis with Team Elvis is opening and shutting the door in the kitchen. If I hear a sound, I know I'm going to have to shut the door soon. So if anyone wants a job, the job is available, a door shutter. Right, so I want to listen to AM Vintage just quickly. Not a dig, just let's see what their view is about defending Elvis. So they have posted a video. Let me have a look. Let's get the right one up. They have posted a video that you know, every Sunday they do like a live stream. This is a bloody long live stream, 3 hours. I'm only going to play 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Yeah. I wanted to get to the bit where they're discussing. They've named the channel. I don't know if any of you guys follow them, but I quite like AM Vintage, but I don't agree with everything they say. Me and Marie have different views on defending. Because I don't think Marie thinks it's okay to defend if you don't know Elvis, if you didn't grow up with him. So I do disagree with Marie's views on that. Now Adam, he does believe in defending, but he's a Priscilla fan. So obviously I'm not a Priscilla fan. I expose Priscilla. I expose her wrongdoing. So it's funny how different people see things in a different way. So they've named the video, let's have a look, Elvis Presley YouTube channels at war. It does feel like that. It does feel like we're at war. Yeah. So let me get your comments on here so we can chat while I play it. You know, do you know what it does feel like a war, but at the same time, sometimes sometimes I just think you have to laugh at it a bit. Sometimes I do think sometimes people take it does feel. Let me turn it down. Sometimes people take it too seriously. Now, let me just explain what I mean by that. Yeah, I'm very passionate. Yeah, I'm very passionate. Okay? So Louis like intense, isn't he? Like, yes, I will talk for an hour easily. Yeah? But then I can laugh it off. I can laugh it off. At the end of the video, I can go, look, there's no hate, you know, no hard feelings. This is just how I feel. These are my opinions. You know, good luck to you. Good luck to your channels. Good luck to you as human beings. It's always like that with me. I know I had a very intense video today with Billy Stanley. Yeah, very intense, very full on. I really spoke my mind about Billy and what happened in the interview with Joe Sins. But at the end of it, guys, I do just let it go. I just laugh it off. Yeah, I don't walk away going, oh my God, this is too much. This is stressful. I don't have that. Stress isn't a problem for me. Yeah, I can literally do a serious video and walk into the next room and laugh. Yeah, it doesn't affect me with my wife or my kids. I make the video, then I go and have a cup of tea or coffee or go for a walk or walk the dogs or do my weightlifting. You get it, guys? So I can just switch it on and off. I can switch off the whole defending thing. I can just go flick a switch, it's forgotten. Then I turn it back on when I do the defending. Okay? So please never worry about me. Yeah? Sometimes I'll have a tough day. Like, you know, the Billy Stanley Joe Sins interview, I wasn't expecting. Yeah. I wasn't expecting Billy to come after me in the way that he did. So I was a bit taken aback. But once I've absorbed it and got used to it, I'm okay. Okay, I'm all right. Hi, Eve. Let's have a look. I'm just looking at your comments. So let me just press play. Let's see their take on the Defending Elvis movement and their take. This is Marie and Adam, who are obviously in America. AM Vintage, the YouTube channel. Please subscribe to them. I've got nothing against them. Let's just see what they say. And I am going to give my opinions. I think one of the big things Marie does say, oh, we're entitled to our opinions. Yeah, and I agree, we are. But I'm entitled to mine as well. Remember, they're entitled to their opinion. I'm entitled to mine. I can disagree. They can disagree. So it doesn't mean I'm hateful because I have an opinion. It doesn't mean I'm attacking people because I have an opinion that's different than other YouTube channels, than other family members. Got it? Get it? So let's press play. Let me just find the part in this that is when they start talking about the Defending Elvis, the War of the Worlds, War of the Elvis Worlds. Yeah.
Of be neutral when it comes to other channels and respectful. That's the main.
Well, let me just go back a little bit so I haven't missed it.
And the list goes on and on and on.
Hang on a minute.
The hashish eater, right?
Okay.
The hashish eater. Well, hashish eater. God, I started collecting when I was 10 years old in 1989. And then Mari and I met, how many years ago?
It's gonna be, gosh, 4 years.
Like 4 years ago. And after I met Mari, we just went crazy, and we got a whole bunch more. So.
But on top of that, I was a fan, obviously, of Elvis too. But more of the Beatles and more of the other kind of groups in the 60s. And
I love the Beatles. I'm not. Guys, I know that in America it's hot and cold with the Beatles, but I love the Beatles. I discovered the Beatles very young as well. I was 8, 9, really young when I discovered the Beatles.
A little bit probably in the 50s as well. Yeah. I also am a big fan of the 80s, so...
You love Duran.
Yeah, I love the 80s. I grew up in the 80s. Wham, Duran Duran, Spandau Ballet, all that, love it. Even punk, I was into the punk, the Sex Pistols and... the Clash and all that. I was into punk.
And Duran, don't you?
I love Duran. I like anything retro. Duran. Yes, that's one of them. Yeah. Wham for a while was there. Yeah.
I love Wham were one of my favorite.
A group called Quarter Flash.
I do like Quarter Flash, like the Motels. Okay. Yeah, Psychedelic Furs, Depeche Mode, and the list goes on and on and on.
So we're not just Elvis.
So yeah, we're pretty much.
Yeah, I am number one. I'm Elvis, number one. But I love all the other musics as well, guys. I love all music, all the decades, all of them.
It's all over the board when it comes to retro.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we got all the Elvis stuff. We're just sitting here, and we thought we'd come live tonight because, well, first of all, we come out every Saturday night.
Yeah.
But tonight was
So the reason I'm listening is because when they bring up defending Elvis, they bring up Louis, they bring up what we do, they bring up the war of the Elvis channels.
A little bit.
We yeah, sometimes we kind of get out of the loop when it comes to like what's going on in the YouTube world.
Until we're thrown in it. I think we're
So guys, they have brought it up quite a few times. They've brought up defending Elvis and Louis many times.
put into it by I don't know if it's default or because we are an Elvis channel.
Yeah,
and
but
we have
we're not really involved
certain
in what's
views.
going on right now.
Well, you are, because you bring it up. Come on, the last couple of videos you've done, you did bring up the defending thing. You brought up Donna Presley. You brought up, the disagreements. So you do get involved.
No, and we try not to. We just noticed that there's
In fact, the title of this video, Elvis Presley YouTube channels at war, that's getting involved. Come on.
been
Yeah,
going on
yeah.
so much and out there that's involving a lot of drama.
Yeah.
But we wanted to let you guys know that this is not that type of channel,
Except for this show.
and we're not.
But I agree, they are not like that. They're much more of a fun, laid back channel. I agree, and they're very much about what they collect, their memorabilia, their artifacts. They are a very
Elvis channel.
different. They're not an Elvis channel, but they do discuss the dramatic topics.
That are going to I guess bash in a sense. We're not there to judge anybody else's channels,
Right.
and
Oh, we'll see, Marie. Let's see if you judge anyone's channel. I'll hold you to that.
although we do have opinions, right?
We do have opinions.
And I think everybody's free to their own opinions
Yes, we are.
when it comes
Right.
to
Remember, Marie, it works both ways. I'm free to my opinion, you're free to your opinion. So is Adam with his.
Thank you, Rock and Luke.
what do you say?
What kind of person doesn't like sideburns, right?
Right.
Anyway.
Yeah, but
Obviously, there's something wrong with you, buddy. If you don't like sideburns, come on.
yeah,
You're at the
so
wrong channel. You
We're
know what I mean?
trying really hard to stay neutral and be nice. I'm gonna knock your drink off.
That's all right.
So I'm going to hold you to that. Are you going to stay neutral?
Be neutral when it comes to other channels and respectful. That's the main thing, is to be respectful.
So even if I disagree with you, you're going to be respectful. Remember that?
But everybody else's opinion, because that's exactly what it is. It's just an opinion, and
Yeah.
people should have the right to voice their opinions on their
That's the second time you said people should have the right to voice their opinions on their channel. That's 2 times. We're going to count. Let's keep going.
channel. So without coming to somebody else's channel and bullying them
Oh, that's judgmental. Let's keep going.
is what we keep hearing. The word bully. Do you keep hearing?
Now remember the problem we're having. That if a channel posts a video saying something about Elvis that I don't agree with, and I voice my opinion, which is different than theirs, I'm called a bully. If a channel has a different opinion than me and I bring my opinion up, they say I attack it. They say I'm full of hate. But how about them towards me? So if another YouTube channel talks about Louis, which a lot of people are talking about Louis and Team Elvis, can I then say that they are bullies? Can I then say that they attack me? Can I then say they are hating on me? We must remember it works both ways. Okay, let's keep going.
Hearing the word bully?
I've heard it a couple times.
So yeah, we don't understand what the point of that is, but it's just opinions, right? Does it matter?
Yeah.
But it does. I guess it does. I shouldn't say it doesn't matter. It does matter. Yeah. It's best to keep the peace and remember that everybody, whether you're an Elvis fan, Priscilla fan, what is it? The Smiths fans, Donna Presley
But
fans.
lately, there
you
have
guys
been
need to be respectful of one another. I
lately-
think so.
there's been so many videos coming out. Okay, I saw one.
So, just quickly on that comment. So I got a message from, just so you know, guys, Donna is sending a video defending herself against what I think it's going to be about what Billy Stanley said. Okay. I think Donna's video is going to be concerning the conversation that Joe Sins had with Billy Stanley. Okay. I think she's going to post it in half an hour. Okay. If she does post it, I will bring it to you guys. Okay, this is Donna Presley. She's just messaging me now. Okay, so on this bit here, she, very much Marie and Adam are, I think Marie is sort of saying, as long as we stay neutral, But remember, my channel, Defending Elvis, is not a stay neutral channel. My channel is Defending Elvis. So we will have drama. We will challenge people. We will disagree with people. We will call them out. And that's what we're all about, because we are called Defending Elvis.
By Billy Stanley,
Yes.
Elvis's stepbrother.
I've seen that one, yeah.
He made a video. And who else made a video?
He sure did.
Joe, I was the son of, right?
So just before they go on, remember, Billy Stanley made the video with Joe Sins on Rare Elvis Photos. They made the first video. So me jumping up and defending myself, defending Donna, defending the right to defend Elvis. Remember, Billy Stanley said Elvis does not need defending. Only the people that grew up with Elvis are allowed to talk about Elvis. Yeah? The Stanleys, the Smiths, Priscilla, Memphis Mafia. The fans don't have the right to talk about Elvis because they weren't there. They have no right to defend him. And he made it very clear, Elvis does not need defending. So this was done by Billy Stanley and Joe Sins. They made the first video. I reacted. Remember, I reacted. They came after me. They brought me up. Billy Stanley brought me up. He brought Donna up. He said Elvis doesn't need defending. Yeah? So let's keep going.
Who was it, Billy?
Oh, Billy and Joe Smith.
Yeah.
They made a video.
Right.
And
Then we just watched the parent.
Right, I've just been told the video's been posted. I want to just play this. Donna Presley just posted her reaction video. So what I'll do is I'll play a bit more of this, and then I may jump over to that video, okay?
That's right.
well, those are the parents.
But I'm talking
Memphis
about
Mafia Kid, he made a video.
I'm getting confused. Memphis Mafia Kid is the one I was referring to.
And who else? And all these videos are all about one YouTube channel. But
Me! So obviously we've had a disagreement with Danny Smith. He did attack me on Memphis Mafia Kid's video. He did attack me, and then I responded. I defended myself. Yeah. So we got to remember, people come after me. So you get it. But there was a history. Yeah. Because I was unhappy that Danielle had asked a question of Donna Presley. Of Billy Smith. Would you change your name to Presley? Well, that was blatantly done to have a dig at Donna Presley. Yeah. So yes, that bugged me. So I did a video saying, why are you asking such a silly question, Danielle? Why are you asking an 82-year-old man, would you change your name to Presley? Because I knew it was a dig at Donna Presley and me. It was a dig at me as well. Yeah. So remember, I respond. Yeah. So let's keep going. So they're having a bit of a joke that two of the main YouTube channels, so we've got Joe Sins at Rare Elvis Photos with Billy Stanley, are discussing me and my movement and my defending and my right to defend. They're discussing Donna Presley. Then we've got Memphis Mafia Kid as well.
it's getting wild.
Well, at
isn't
first, we didn't know who were they talking about because
Yeah.
I thought
I knew right away who.
1 second, guys. Dog's barking. Right, it's okay. It's okay. Right. I was going to say, Tom, I need to finish my video. I need another 15 minutes. Right, sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. That was my daughter. She's ordering pizza. It's just been delivered. Dog barks his head off. Right, okay, let's keep going.
They were talking about, and Mari's like, well, they're not saying it. And I'm like, come on.
I just didn't believe that they would just be targeting one person.
They're talking.
They never say my name. Why do these people never say my name? They're like, that guy in the UK, you know who we're talking about. They never say Louis. They never say Louis defending Elvis. They never even say Team Elvis. They just go, that guy, you know. So
About Louis.
why don't they ever say my name?
And that's bad.
Yeah.
That's not a good feeling, and that's not a good thing. But
Yes, so we've got 2 channels are coming after me, and I'm standing up to them. Yeah, let's keep going.
again, we're not here to
Well, what's going on?
keep us straight, Adam. We're not
Right.
here to like.
We're not picking sides.
No,
No.
and not only that, we're not here to defend anybody as far as when it comes to harassment and going on other people's channels and talking crap, and
Right.
that's just not what we do.
You should be able to do whatever you want to do on your channel,
You
right?
should be able to do that. What is that? That is so cool. What was that?
That was a nice, like, cappuccino, wasn't it?
Nice cappuccino.
So remember, guys, we don't go up, we don't go on other people's channels. That's physically impossible. Yeah. So what we do is we react to other people's channels. So other people say things and we react. Do you want to say hello? Hi.
Does that mean I don't cry?
You okay till the food comes, yeah. So just till the food comes. But when the food comes, we're gonna watch a film, yeah. Oh, okay, all right. Well, okay, yeah, it's up to Mum, Yasmin. Right, okay. I need to get this done. Don't forget. Let's keep going, guys.
Who did that? Thank you so much.
Yeah. I don't know if
Was it Lacey? Thank you so much, Lacey.
is that going to pop up in the playback?
That's so
Will people see that there was a
cute.
big cappuccino that popped
Loved
up?
it. Whatever it was cute. It was nice. We appreciate it. You know, and I still don't know how to work those things. I don't know what the coins mean. I don't know
Yeah.
what. Yeah, we don't know any of that stuff.
But anyway.
But getting back to
Well, here's the deal.
the channel, right?
Real quick. Now, defending Elvis, who is Louis,
Mhm.
he's become like pretty good. I don't know if you want to say friends, but him and Donna Presley have kind of got.
They support each other.
They support each other.
Yeah, and Ginger Alden and Mindy Miller and Karen as well. Karen's very important. She's Donna Presley's manager. So yeah.
Channels,
Yeah,
right?
which is awesome. Yeah.
And Louis pretty much supports whatever Donna says.
I do. That does make me sound a bit like a yes person, but I also support what I think. I have my own personal views as well as Donna's. Yeah.
He believes whatever she says, right?
I do believe everything Donna says, but I also have my own views. Okay, guys.
And her last name is originally Pritchett, and she changed her name to Presley, right?
Right.
And now the Smiths, who is Elvis's mother's side of the family, made a video where someone said, "Hey, would you change your last name to Presley?" And they said, "No, we would never do that." And
Yeah, so they just mentioned what Danielle did. Danielle was having a little dig to try and sort of get back at Donna, and I got funny. Here we go. Let's keep going, guys.
some people think that's kind of a dig at Donna Presley
It was.
for changing her name. So Louis, I think, from defending Elvis, got offended that people were, talking about Donna, who he respects.
Well, I don't mind people talking about her, but I do if they're having a dig. If they're having a dig, that was an obvious dig at Donna.
And there's just this big, feud going on.
I think they're coming after him because a lot of times they're saying that
Yasmin, shut the door,
if you
please.
don't know Elvis, you have no business talking about him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the other thing. Yeah, so this is what the families all try and do. They try and say, the Stanleys, the Smiths, they try and say, but you weren't there. Did you live the life? Did you ever meet him? Did you sit in front of him, look into his eyes? Did you talk with him? So they're trying to say because we weren't there, we have no right to defend him and discuss him and talk about him. They're basically saying Elvis doesn't need defending because we have no right to defend because we're just fans. Yeah, and I'm like, hang on a minute. The main people that trashed Elvis is the people that grew up with him. The Stanleys, the Smiths. Get it? Priscilla Presley. Yeah? So I'm like, so the very people that trashed Elvis, double-crossed him, backstabbed him, are the same people that are saying Elvis does not need defending. Yeah? So it's crazy.
In that respect, I have been saying that from the get-go, and I think I was one of them would always say that. I can't defend somebody that I don't know much about, and I'm sorry. I am an Elvis fan. I can be the biggest fan ever out there, but that doesn't mean that I know everything about Elvis's life, which I don't. I'm not an expert. I wasn't his friend. I wasn't part of the mafia.
Yeah.
What else? So how could you say that you know everything when
Well-
you just don't?
Okay, right, okay. Let's think about that. Right. Well, first of all, no one has said they know everything. Yeah, no one has said they know everything. So I'm not really sure what that point means. But 100% you can defend someone. You could defend anyone. I could defend this cup of tea, this cup of coffee. 100% you don't have to know everything about Elvis and have lived with him and grown up with him to defend him. I could defend this box here. So, Marie, respectfully, of course I can defend anybody. I'm a big George Michael fan. I love George Michael from Wham. I can defend him. If someone brought up things about him, I can defend him. So I fully disagree with you. I would even take it a step further. Even people that knew him, they only knew him to a certain point. They weren't with him 24/7. They weren't with him day and night for the whole of his life. So there'll be massive parts of Elvis's life, even his own family, the Smiths, the Stanleys, even Priscilla, that they don't know. Don't forget, Priscilla split up from Elvis in 1973. Yeah. So everything after then, she won't know. Yeah. And I can say the Stanleys were not always around. So the Smiths, there were times, for 5 years, they didn't live with Elvis. Yeah, the Smiths weren't around for 5 years. So 100% you can defend someone that you don't know fully. Yeah, so I actually think that, Marie, no offense, because I like you, but I actually think for you to say that you can't defend someone that you don't know that well is ridiculous. Sorry, I say that in a nice way, but let's hear what Adam says.
And I don't
Nobody
think Louis
knows
saying
everything.
that. I don't,
Nobody knows
nobody's
everything.
saying that, but I'm just saying, like, I cannot go and defend somebody that I don't.
I know.
just don't.
Also, like I said, Elvis's stepbrother came out and he made a video saying Elvis does not need defending,
Right.
and he was basically talking to Louis.
Well, I had said that, remember in the previous live where I think Louis got really mad at me because I said that.
I wasn't mad at, you don't know this, guys. They talked about Donna Presley. Yeah. And I disagree with what Marie said. I wasn't mad. Obviously, she can't know that I was mad. Yeah. Because I wasn't there. I was at home. Yeah. She's there in America. I just disagreed. She said something about, I think it might have been something to do with her name being changed to Pritchett, to Presley. I just disagreed. I joined the live and I said, I'm here to defend Donna. I wasn't angry. I wasn't mad. I really like Marie and Adam. 100% I was not mad. 100%. So she may have got upset, Marie, but I definitely didn't. Yeah. So no, Marie, I didn't get mad. In fact, I sent you a very nice message in the chat saying all is good, all is fine. I sent them love. Even after the live stream, I sent them love and greetings. So no, I didn't get mad.
And honestly, I'm going to stand by that because what are we defending him from? And even if people bash Elvis or whatever,
Yeah.
that's not.
Oh, right, okay. I would need hours to do the old argument of Elvis doesn't need defending. I'm sorry. I've spent the last week, I've spent the last year saying why Elvis needs defending, so I'm not going to start telling you why Elvis needs defending. I do struggle with people that can't see that Elvis needs defending. Elvis, who has been trashed his whole life by millions of people because of lies that have been told around the world by his own friends and family, by the people closest to him, the Smiths, the Stanleys, Priscilla. Elvis 100% has been lied about for decades and has never been able to defend himself. Yeah. So, he needs defending. But let's keep going. If Marie thinks Elvis doesn't need defending, that is her right. But I do respectfully disagree. But I'm not angry. I'm not being rude to you. I just fully disagree with your point that you think Elvis does not need defending. Yeah.
Not going to take away from the fact that I am a fan. You know, I can't change people's opinions. I can't stop people from talking, and it's not going to change. Like, who cares?
No, but I mean,
Who cares?
I do understand like defending Elvis to the point where like if I'm talking to somebody and they start saying something bad about Elvis,
Yeah.
I'll defend Elvis.
Well,
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
in that case, but
I'm gonna say no, that's not how it was or whatever.
but how can you say that to family members that known Elvis? Like,
You know,
they've
I've
known
always
him more than we have. Like,
So this is a good point, actually. Do you know what? I've just decided I'm going to let them know that we're talking about them. Yeah. So don't forget, I really like Adam and Marie. Yeah. Now it's okay that we have different opinions, right? I'm just going to quickly say to them now. I've just said to them now, we're live about you now. They just so you know, guys, they've asked me many times to join their show and be interviewed on their show. I've had quite a few chats with them privately. I've spoken to them as well. I've talked to them on TikTok. So there's no bad feelings. I get on very well with them. Okay. So, but I do think it's an interesting debate. Right, here we go. I've just said we're right. I've sent them 3 messages. We're live about you now. Okay. I've sent 3 messages. Okay, guys. I want them. Right. Okay. Right. So, right, Tina. Remember, I'm live. You got to be quiet, mate. I don't know, mate. Right. Okay. Let me just hear that again.
what are we defending him from? And even if people,
Tina, do you want to
bash
use this? Do you
Elvis
want to
or
use this one?
whatever,
Yeah.
that's not going to take
I know
away
what
from
it
the
is.
fact
Right. Shut the
that
door, please.
I am a fan. You know, I can't change people's opinions. I can't stop people from talking, and it's not going to change. Like, who cares?
no, but I mean,
Who cares?
I do understand like defending Elvis to the point where like if I'm talking to somebody and they start saying something bad about Elvis,
Yeah.
I'll defend Elvis.
Well,
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
in that case, but
I'm gonna say no, that's not how it was or whatever.
but how can you say that to family members that known Elvis? Like,
You know,
they've
I've
known
always
him more than we have. Like,
yeah.
So I look this. She sat there like this. She's being quite, yeah. I would say almost a bit defensive. Oh, this is what I think. Now let me, like Marie, respectfully, yeah. I just want to say something to you. Yeah. So you're like, well, how can Louis sort of defend Elvis to family members that grew up with him? Yeah, like Priscilla Presley, like the Stanleys, like the Smiths, like the Memphis Mafia that were close to him, that worked with him. And I'll tell you how. They all trashed him. All of these family people and people that work closely with him, his ex-wife, his cousins, his stepbrothers, they all trashed him. So that is why it's acceptable for me, Louis, as a fan. Remember, there's millions of fans that want to defend Elvis. They all feel that he's been very unfairly portrayed. Remember, Ginger Oldham defends him against what they have said. Ginger Oldham stands up against what Priscilla said. There's a few things what the Stanleys have said. There's things that the Smiths have said. Only recently, Ginger Oldham has told me that she's not happy with how the Smiths treated Elvis. Yeah. Donna Presley, Elvis's first cousin, who grew up around Elvis, she was there. Of course, I have her support to defend Elvis against what the family said. So I can defend Elvis with a group, with Team Elvis, with Elvis Defenders. There are thousands and thousands of Elvis fans that agree with me, that think that the wrongdoing, the unfair portrayal of family members, close family members, of close friends of Elvis, an ex-wife, he's been so unfairly discussed by these people. This is why I can defend Elvis, just for that reason. So I hope that answers your question. So let me try and give you a better example. I could discuss my brother. So no, let me just think of a bit less. I could have an opinion about a friend, couldn't I? A friend where his family have been mistreated, unfairly treated, I can have an opinion. So for me to have an opinion about the wrongdoing of close family members to Elvis, whether they're friends, stepbrother, cousin, ex-wife, or someone that worked for Elvis, Memphis Mafia, it's completely fine. It's completely fine. So you're doing this, but I massively disagree with you. Yeah, but let's keep going.
I have to have respect for those that been around, like the mafia. I can't go and try to like challenge them and asking them, "Hey, are you sure that's what really happened?" They were there. I was not.
So remember that. So this is a good point. Yeah, it's about respecting the family members. Yeah, so respecting the Smiths, respecting the Stanleys, respecting Priscilla Presley, respecting the Memphis Mafia. Okay, let's face it, they're the main people. Yeah, but what if they messed up? What if they were cruel and unfair to Elvis? What if they trashed him? Yeah, everything changes. Everything changes. I agree. If these people were really decent and loyal to Elvis and never backstabbed him and trashed him, then it would be different, wouldn't it? So when you say I have to respect these people as family, friends, ex-wife, Memphis Mafia, only if they've earned the respect. If they've trashed Elvis, no way. The respect goes out the window and these people need to be exposed so we can defend Elvis. Remember, a lot of these things that happened were after Elvis died. Elvis couldn't defend himself. A lot of the things that all these people did, the family members, the trashing, was done in front of Lisa Marie for over 40 years. Even Lisa Marie herself complained about these people, wanted them to rot in hell. She said they can rot in hell. Elvis's own daughter, because they trashed Elvis, her father, in front of her for over 40 years. So that changes everything. Let's keep going, guys.
I've always liked Billy Smith. I've always liked him, so.
Yeah. So
I need to comment on that as well. I need to comment on that. You've just said I've always liked Billy Smith. I like Billy Smith. I like Joe Smith. I like Danny Smith. I like Danielle, Teresa. All of them, I like them all. There's no hate. But Billy Smith, with his wife, and Marty Lacker and Lamar Fike, did trash Elvis for over 30 years. In this book, in All the King's Men, the documentary, in E! True Hollywood, in tabloids, they said he had faked his death, and they meant it. Yeah, when they said the story about Elvis faking his death, they didn't just put it in just a tabloid. It was in the book. It was on videotapes. And they never said it was a lie for decades later. So this lie about Elvis switching his body, faking his death, went on for 20 years before they eventually came out and said, "Oh, we're sorry, we didn't mean it." So let's keep going, guys.
yeah.
So Ellen, my point is, you just said I like Billy. I like him, but he trashed Elvis. He trashed his first cousin. He betrayed, backstabbed, double-crossed his first cousin. And he did it again and again and again. And sometimes they still do it now. Even now in 2025, sometimes things are said that trash Elvis, like Elvis has odd, weird sexual fetishes. Now, some things are private things that Elvis would not want shared. So when people say truth is truth, I'm like, but what if Elvis wanted it kept private? What if Elvis didn't want those things to be shared with the world by his own family who he trusted? So true, even if it's true, it isn't right. I wouldn't share your, Marie and Adam, I wouldn't share your private sexual details in a book for money, would I? If your family, Marie and Adam, if your family shared private sexual details about you two, would you be okay with that? If it was in a book, in a documentary, on a YouTube channel? This is my point. There is no excuse for it. Elvis trusted these people, and Elvis was very, very good to these people.
Like I said, I can't defend Elvis as much as I want to because I don't know him, and I will never know Elvis, and I wish...
I'm sorry, Marie, no offense. That is absolute rubbish. The fact that you think you can't defend someone that you didn't know, grow up with, live with, whatever, is bullshit. No offense, it's bullshit. But now, I'm not being rude. I'm just being honest, okay? I still like you. This isn't hate. I'm not attacking you. Please don't start saying I'm attacking you. We have a different opinion. So let's reword it. you think you can't defend someone that you don't know. It's ridiculous, but that is your opinion and you're entitled to it. I think you can defend someone you don't know. I think thousands and thousands, tens of thousands of Elvis fans will say that you can defend Elvis just because you love him, yeah, as a fan. So we have different opinions. We can agree to disagree. It doesn't mean I'm a hater or an attacker. It doesn't mean I've come on your channel. Remember, you posted this video. I have to say this. AM Vintage, Adam and Marie, you posted this video, yeah? So this is me reacting to your video. You did it first, okay? And I'm just sharing my opinion, yeah?
People would stop saying that they know him when they don't.
Well, it wasn't just about Elvis, though.
So I never say I know Elvis, ever. I've never said that.
Wasn't there kind of some, Billy and his wife were talking about Donna Presley and her time at Graceland?
Yeah,
And
I didn't like that.
I think they kind of made it seem like her time at Graceland wasn't quite what she said it was.
Yeah, it made it seem.
Yeah, they tried to belittle Donna Presley. Yeah, Billy Smith. It wasn't just Billy and Joe. It was also Danny Smith of Memphis Mafia Kid. When he was asked the question, was Donna Presley at Graceland much? He was like, no. In fact, so did Billy Stanley. Billy Stanley and Billy Smith have both tried to say that Donna Presley was not at Gracelands very often. It's not true. She was. Her parents even lived there.
It seemed like she wasn't spending as much time with Elvis as we thought she was.
I think they made it seem like whenever she came to Graceland, that's when Elvis was off making a movie or off on tour.
So, AM Vintage, is it both of you? Is it Marie and Adam? I was hoping you were going to join us. So, guys, I did send 3 messages to AM Vintage saying that we're talking about them. So we are talking about you, Marie, Adam. Everyone, I've already made it very clear to everyone that I like Marie and I like Adam. I like their show. I recommend their show. I recommend people subscribe to them. I have no problem with them. Yes, we can have different opinions. We can agree to disagree. Everything's done in a very friendly way. I like Marie and Adam. I talked with Marie and Adam privately as well. So we are friends. Okay, guys? So welcome to the show. If anyone wants to ask Adam and Marie a question, go ahead, guys, because they're here. So just so you know where we are, Marie was saying that you can't defend someone you don't know, meaning she's obviously talking about Elvis, because I don't know him. I'm saying, yes, you can. Yeah. She was also saying that I have to show respect to family members, you know, because they were there. They lived the life. Billy Smith is a cousin, a first cousin. Who else? Billy Stanley. Yeah. A stepbrother. Priscilla, an ex-wife. Yeah. Sorry, the dog wants to go out. Go on. Priscilla, an ex-wife. And then we've got the Memphis Mafia, who worked with Elvis closely. Okay, so I'm saying this: I will only give them the respect they've earned. Yeah. So I'm saying this because Billy Smith wrote a trash book, and I defend Elvis. I'm not happy because Billy Stanley and his brothers and his mum Dee Stanley, his brothers Ricky and Dave Stanley, they all wrote trash books. Said the most disgusting things about Elvis. Dee Stanley said the most horrific things about Elvis. Then I can't respect them in the way that I would respect a normal family member. Because Priscilla Presley, I think, rewrote history, yeah, with the book Elvis and Me in 1985. And I also don't believe, where's the other book? I don't agree with the things that Priscilla is saying in this book, Softly as I Leave You, yeah. I personally think Priscilla has told many lies about Elvis and about Lisa Marie. Yeah. So because I have these views about these certain people, I'm going to disagree with them. I'm not going to give them the respect that I would give somebody that has been loyal. If someone has treated you decent, if someone has got your back and has been a kind relative, whether it be a cousin or a stepbrother or an ex-wife, or a best friend, or a Memphis Mafia, a bodyguard. If someone has treated you right, then you will give them respect. But if all of these family members have trashed you for decades to make money, trash for cash, then it's a different story. So when you say, you know, this is for Marie, yeah? So Marie, when you say, you know, we have to treat them with respect, they haven't earned it. They haven't earned it. If you read the books, this is for Marie. If you read this book, you would be disgusted what the things that Billy Smith, Elvis's first cousin, has said. Yeah. Even the Stanley books. If you watch Dee Stanley's interview on the Geraldo show, so Dee Stanley is the Stanley brothers' mother that married Vernon. Yeah, you would be horrified. She said the most disgusting things about Elvis. She basically said Elvis was incestuous with his own mother, Gladys. So when you know all the facts, then you do change how you discuss these things with people. Now, I fully agree. The other thing you mentioned was this. You said something like about opinion sharing. Now, we are all entitled to have different opinions. We're entitled to have different opinions. So if the Smiths think it's okay to trash Elvis, it should be forgotten about, swept under the rug. That's up to them, but I don't think that. I don't think it should be forgotten. But remember, the Smiths still trash Elvis now in 2025. The Smiths now say, even though this is a 30-year-old book, the Smiths right now say they stand by every word they put in this book. We know that many of the things in this book were lies. We've proved it, especially that Elvis faked his death and switched his body story. But we have proved many of the things in this book are lies. But I go a step further. How about the things that were put in this book that Elvis would have wanted shared? The personal, private, sexual details of Elvis that Elvis would have expected his family to keep private. Remember, these are family. Elvis trusted these people. Elvis gave these people an amazing life. So if they're saying some quite embarrassing details that humiliate Elvis, that take away his dignity, then I should be able to challenge that. As an Elvis defender, I should be able to challenge that, even though I didn't grow up with Elvis. Yeah. So I'm not making up stories about the Smiths. It's fact. It's in the book, their book. Yeah. They're All the King's Men documentary, the E! True Hollywood documentary. These things did happen. The tabloids that say Elvis switched his body and faked his death, and it was done by Billy Smith and Marty Lacker. This happened. So I'm not making things up. Yeah. So my point I'm trying to say is, this is why it gives me the right to defend him, because he has been unfairly portrayed. Remember, Ginger Alden speaks about Elvis in a very different way. She was with him for the 9 months. You know me, I'm friends with Ginger Alden, okay? I talk with Ginger Alden regularly, okay? She says that it's the 9 months she was with him, with Elvis, her boyfriend, her fiance, were very different than the way that the Smiths and the Stanleys and Priscilla portrayed him. Ginger Alden has told me many of the things they have said have been very unfair to Elvis, not true, but also private things that should never have been shared, that Elvis would not have been shared. Ginger Alden also said to me, why can't they share the positive stories, the good memories? Ginger Alden said it to me last week. Why can't these people just discuss the nice, happy memories they have with Elvis? Why do they have to degrade him and humiliate him and embarrass him to the world for money? Trash for cash. Yeah. So so my point is, when I expose these people, when I expose the Smiths, the Stanleys, Priscilla, the Memphis Mafia, it's for their wrongdoing. Yeah. And it's not like the wrongdoing has stopped. These people are still saying these negative things now in 2025. Priscilla is doing it right now. Yeah. And we must also remember this. They did it in front of Lisa Marie for over 40 years. So Elvis's close family members trashed Elvis for over 40 years in front of his daughter. And this is why they were all cut off from Graceland. Joel Weishanker, one of the owners of Elvis Presley Enterprises, yeah, cut them off because of what they said. His actual words was, "You can't unsay what was said." So Joel Weishanker has made it clear the family cut the Smiths off, the Stanleys off for trashing Elvis. He said it in different words, but he did. So my thing to Marie is, yes, you can defend someone you don't know. And yes, I do have the right to challenge the people that have trashed Elvis, even if they're family. So that's 2 points that I'm answering for Marie. And then Adam, obviously, Adam has been jumping in and giving his point of view. I agree with Adam. I agree with what Adam is saying. Let's keep going, guys.
So she was...
and they made it sound like they were the ones hanging out more with Elvis.
Well, I know Billy was hanging out with Elvis all the time.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what it sounded like.
Right. I want to comment. Right.
But they did not.
Sorry, guys. I want to comment on that. So, Adam, my friend, Adam, you know I like you. Yeah. Billy was not with Elvis all the time. Billy was not with Elvis all the time. He gives the impression he was strapped to Billy's leg 24 hours a day, but he wasn't. Billy, for 5 years, moved out of Graceland. For 5 years. Now, he may have visited sometimes, but for 5 years, he was not there. From 1969 to 1974. That means Danny Smith was not there as well. I mean, he was just a child anyway. But that means Danny Smith from Memphis Mafia Kid was not there. Even Billy Stanley, for at least 3 years, maybe 4 years, was banned from Graceland. Banned from Graceland. He was not allowed to go to Graceland by Elvis. Yeah, it's a complicated story. So these people, they try to act as if they were with Elvis 24/7. They weren't. Elvis had his own life. Remember, Elvis would go off and do concerts through the 60s, he was doing the movies. Through the 70s, he was doing concerts. He had girlfriends, of course. Elvis had his own life. He wasn't just hanging out with Billy Smith. Yeah. So he wasn't just hanging out with the Stanleys. Remember, the Stanleys were just boys, were young boys. Even Danny Smith from Memphis Mafia Kid, Elvis's second cousin, Billy Smith's son, he wasn't hanging out with Elvis. Danny Smith likes to act as if he was hanging out with Elvis. Danny Smith was a boy. Danny Smith, remember, they didn't live there for 5 years. So that means Danny Smith was there probably for the last 3 years. Okay, Danny Smith, Elvis's second cousin. He was at Gracelands for the last 3 years. That means that he was there age 12, 13 and 14. So Danny Smith was around Elvis, living in a trailer behind Gracelands for 3 years. That doesn't mean he was with Elvis. Why would Elvis hang out with Danny Smith, an 11-year-old boy, a 12-year-old boy, a 13-year-old boy, a 14-year-old boy? Why would Elvis hang out with Danny Smith? Why would he share personal details about his girlfriends and the bodyguards, the life that he lived with a 13-year-old boy, with a 12-year-old boy? So when these people are discussing Elvis like they were with him 24/7, like they were hanging out with him, no, they weren't. Elvis had his own life. He wasn't hanging out with children. Even when Danny Smith says, "Oh, I hung out with Lisa Marie," no, because there was a 6-year age gap. There was a 6-year age gap. Why would Danny Smith, when he was 13, hang out with a 7-year-old? Do you get it? So when Danny Smith is said, "All right, come on then," the dog's trying to call me. Come on then. Now come over here. So why would Danny Smith hang out with a 7-year-old? When Danny Smith was 13, Lisa Marie was 7. Why would he hang out with her? Why? So we have to add these things up and piece them together.
Say that they did not believe Donna.
Right. They just said they didn't remember that.
They don't remember that. And it's okay. I think...
Hey, I don't remember what happened 2 days ago. So
I remember what happened earlier today.
Yeah. Right?
So
there might be people that lived with me that I forgot about. I don't know. You know what I mean?
It's very hard to, like I said...
Come on, guys. All of us. If we tried to remember what happened 30 years ago, we wouldn't. If we tried to remember conversations... Sorry, the dog's barking. if we try to remember conversations we had. Shh. Right, let me just sort the dog out a minute. Right, what is it you want? Come on, what's the matter? Right, shh. What is it you want? Come here. Come here. You want a bit of ham? The dog's talking to me. You want something? Right, there we go. It's okay. Do you want a bit of ham? There we go. Have some ham. Okay, now you have to be quiet now while I finish my video. Good girl. Right, hopefully that'll last. Hopefully that'll keep her quiet for 5 minutes. That's Ella, my Jack Russell. So, come on, guys. Who remembers conversations they had 40 years ago? 40 years ago. If I said to any person here now, tell me a conversation you had 40 years ago, you wouldn't. I've got a twin brother. If you said to me, think of a conversation you had with your twin brother, remember I'm 58, tell me a conversation you had with your twin brother 40 years ago, I couldn't. So when these people, the Smiths, the Stanleys, Priscilla Presley, when they're telling us about conversations they had 50 years ago, come on, let's get real. Right, let's keep going.
Louis always comes after me, you guys. You guys know that. I think Louis is torn. Probably.
Right, Marie, I don't come after you. I don't come after you. I did join a live stream and just disagree with your opinion on Donna Presley. Yeah, I like you. I would never come after you. I never said anything rude to you. I just disagreed. Like you say, we have different opinions. Yeah, I just disagreed with your opinion on Donna Presley. So I didn't come after you.
Between me and Adam, because Adam is a huge Elvis fan, right? But then again, he likes Priscilla and I don't. So I think Louis is kind of hard to...
See, the fact that Adam likes Priscilla doesn't bother me at all. I like Adam regardless.
You don't know whether the haters are like us, and that's okay. But one thing you guys gotta understand, and
I like, just so you know, the haters like us bit. I like Marie. I like Adam. Yeah, I would never hate. I don't hate anybody, even the people that I expose. I do not hate them. Yeah, I just expose them.
Louis probably needs to understand too that it's just opinions. I mean, we can have an opinion now. If he chooses not to like us because of an opinion.
I definitely don't choose to not like you because we have different opinions. Yeah, so you know. I'm not sure why you think that. I definitely don't dislike people. Even Billy Stanley and Danny Smith and Billy Smith, Joe Smith, Danielle, Teresa, I don't dislike them. I have no hate in me. There is no hate in my heart, yeah? But I do defend. I do expose these people.
Then we can't be friends. I'm sorry. We just can't. We have to be able to disagree and talk and...
Well...
Yeah, I'm quite happy for people to disagree with me and talk, you know. This has nothing to do with us not being friends.
I'm saying we can't, just because if we don't agree with someone, they gotta hate us down, they gotta bash us, they gotta...
I definitely haven't bashed you. I have never bashed you. You know that I think highly of both of you. I like your channel.
Oh, put a target on our backs? Why?
You're not targets at all. We're having remember this video that you've brought out. You brought this video out. The topic of your video was the YouTube Elvis world at war. Yeah, and was it Elvis Presley YouTube channels at war is the topic of your video. Yeah, so you made this video. I'm just reacting in a friendly way. I'm not bashing you. There's no bashing here. Okay.
I've always been friends with a lot of Elvis fans that do not like Priscilla. And you know what? I like Priscilla.
Well,
I do. I met her several times.
I met her too, but it doesn't mean like I'm not I can't say...
Guys, if you want to ask any questions, I'm sure Marie and Adam will answer them. Marie and Adam, you'll join in. If you want, Marie and Adam, if you want to comment, please go ahead, yeah? You're very welcome.
I believe all the stuff people say about her, you know, so...
Yeah, no, like I said, I have a respect for her as far as when it comes to Lisa. That's another thing, too. They're saying that Lisa needs defending, too. I think we got into this topic about Lisa and her and her mom, like, always, you know, at each other's throats and this and that. And I told Adam, I said, I'm a mother, and I cannot say that my daughter and I are, like, 100% there. You know what I'm saying? Like there's times where I'm sure my daughter hates me, and there are times when I hate my daughter. But at the end of the day, we're mother and daughter, and I mean, we can say things to each other, and that doesn't mean we don't love each other.
Yeah, I agree with that, but I'm not sure how much, Marie, I don't know how much you know, yeah? But do you know that Lisa Marie was alleged, I have to say the word alleged, but it's, come on, we know it happened, yeah? That Priscilla's boyfriend abused Lisa when she was a child, yeah? For years. For years, yeah? Do you know that? The other thing is, sorry, that's like, shh, don't bother. Obviously, right. So let's wait for Ella to calm down. 1 second. Ella, what are you up to? That. Much brioche. Can you just quieten her down for me, please? To give her a stroke and that, and then it's all right. My son's just come over. So also we got the Scientology stuff. We've also got there's some very serious financial things that happen. But don't forget, Priscilla was unfaithful, and then she left the family home to go and live with Mike Stone, the karate champion. When Lisa was 4 years old, yeah, you get it. So Lisa Marie lived with a complete stranger, Mike Stone, the karate guy, at 4 years old. Yeah, and there were many different boyfriends. But the number one thing, Lisa was abused by Priscilla's boyfriend, and Priscilla knew about it. Priscilla half knew about it. Remember, Lisa Marie in her own book has said that she felt that her mother knew about it. Yeah.
And I think they're missing that point somehow because they're trying to say that Lisa said a lot of nasty things about Priscilla and vice versa. And I'm thinking, we've been there, done that. I mean, what mother and daughter has a perfect relationship? I sometimes would say things about my mom, and my mom probably would say things about me too. You know what I'm saying? But you grow, and you at the end of the day, your family. That's it. It all comes down to whether you like it or not, and I think they're coming back with Priscilla's book because we haven't finished reading it, but they're saying that Priscilla's saying a lot of things about or discrediting Lisa's, I guess.
Look,
I don't know.
Can we talk about real quick
opinions.
why we have not finished Priscilla's book? Okay. First of all, we did buy the paper copy.
Oh,
we bought the hard book, the hard copy, right?
Yeah.
So are AM Vintage, are you still there? Are you still there? I've only got a few minutes left, guys, but let's play a bit more.
But the hardcover. But we don't have a lot of time, and we're always busy with the kids and with work, so we want to listen to it on the audio. Right. We have it on Spotify.
Yeah.
But whenever we go on like a road trip or we're driving somewhere, we'll put it on. And it's not that the book is boring. It's that Priscilla has one of those voices. No.
I don't know if it's
it's not. I like the book. So far, I do like the book. But Priscilla has such a soothing voice.
I don't know about soothing. I think it's just like
it's very soothing. She has a very nice, soft voice.
It could just be it's boring.
No, it's not. These stories, I like it. What I've heard so far, I like.
When a book is like interesting, or even like a person is very hyped and motivated, like Lisa's book, that was something that I can listen to.
Because here's the deal. I have like when it comes to driving at night, my eyesight's not the best. So usually at night, Mario will drive. Okay?
I'm usually driving most of the time.
Well, yeah, but especially at night, right? So.
I haven't got that much longer, but yes, AM Vintage said yes, it would be nice to chat live with you to answer questions. Do you know what? I'd love to, but you're in America, I'm in England, and Mike. Remember, I've got 5 kids. One of them is 5, one of them is 9. I can't wake up in the middle of the night and start chatting to people. So our problem will always be that we have different time zones, but I'm not against. I'd enjoy being on your show, AM Vintage. I'd quite happily be on your show. I like your show. Yeah, I've got nothing against your show. I like your show. I do disagree with most of Marie's views. I think Marie's views are just don't make sense. But that is my opinion. Yeah. So I'd happily discuss with you guys. So, one day, guys, maybe one day. You never know.
So Mari needs to listen to like some rock and roll while she's driving, right? Priscilla just, her voice puts Mari to sleep.
Shit, I'll probably, oh, excuse me. I'll probably crash.
If it was me, I could probably listen to
Excuse
Priscilla.
my language.
I'll listen to the whole book in one day. No
I'll
big
probably
deal.
crash or whatever.
She'll crash.
But for those who are Louis, getting back to, please stay on the topic. Whoever's on Louis' team, you guys,
Do as you're told, Adam.
we're here.
That's Team Elvis,
That's
right?
Team Elvis. You guys are more. You guys have the power. Like I said, we're not here to. We're not here talking bad about anybody. We're just saying that in our opinions, if people are not going to like us because we say our opinions, then obviously, you know, what can you do? You know, all we.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why you're saying this, because this to me has never been about whether we like you or not. This for me and Team Elvis is not about if we like you. I'm surprised you're even saying it, to be honest with you. This to me is, as you say, just we have different opinions.
Do is respect everybody else's opinion, and I think that's the way it should be. I don't think we're, you know.
Yeah. Do you know what? I do respect other people's opinions, but I also disagree with them. Yeah. Remember, yes, we have. We're entitled to our opinions, mine and yours, but I'm entitled to disagree. I'm entitled to challenge and put my argument across. Yeah. Put my point of view across as well. I'm not going to shut my mouth. So because you have an opinion doesn't mean I'm going to shut my opinion down. Yeah. So just like you are sharing your opinion, I can share my opinion. So it's a two-way thing.
If Louis gonna defend Elvis 100%, then let Louis do it. That's his channel. He's more, you know.
Well, it's our channel because me and Team Elvis.
Who I'm not saying who cares, but I'm saying let him do his own thing, and people shouldn't bully him for what he does, right? And for us too, right?
And they do. I do get bullied for defending Elvis. I think I'm pretty respectful. I am firm. I do speak my mind, you know, but I think I'm very respectful. And it's never hate. I'm never angry. I'm never aggressive. I don't swear. I never say rude insults. So I may call someone Humpty Dumpty, or I may call someone silly or stupid, but I will never say vile words to them. I will never say degrading things to them. And I always end my lives, when I discuss people, whoever they are, I always say, I don't hate these people. I have no hate in my heart. Go and subscribe to their channel. Even when we're talking about Elvis Fans Matter and the Memphis Mafia Kid, I always say, go and subscribe to their channels. I enjoy listening to Billy and Joe Smith. I like what they say. I like hearing the Smiths' stories about Elvis. I like hearing Danny Smith's stories about Elvis. I enjoy it. So I always say, go and subscribe to these people. It's never hate.
Us when we don't have to share the same opinions.
Right.
Or any other channel, I guess. The Smiths are welcome to talk about whatever. I mean, that's their channel. The Mafia Kid. Right?
Yeah, they are, but I will challenge them if I disagree. That is my right. I'm entitled to disagree with what they say. It doesn't mean I'm going after them. It means I have an opinion that is different than theirs. They go after me. Yeah, they go after my opinions. So
right? He does his own thing.
Yeah.
And why shouldn't he? Why shouldn't he, Mafia King, do anything?
Mafia Kid.
Yeah, the King. I said King Kid.
But you know what? The Memphis Mafia Kid can say what he wants. Don't forget, he's attacked me at least 4 videos, yeah? He can say what he wants, but I will always stand up for myself. I will always defend myself. I will defend our group. I will defend our right to defend Elvis. Remember, Memphis Mafia Kid has said Elvis does not need defending. So I will challenge that. He brings me up in his videos. He brings up my group, Team Elvis, in his videos. So I will respond to Danny Smith, Memphis Mafia Kid.
That's a whole different channel.
That's
the Mafia King.
You know, I like to see that one.
That's all about Al Capone. It's all about Al Capone, the Mafia King, the Al Capone channel.
That would have been so cool, though.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we're doing well, Kellogg. Welcome to the channel, you guys. We are just having a friendly discussion. If you guys want to join in, let us know. If you guys follow any of those channels,
I like the t-shirts, guys. They look cool.
let us know what's. I mean, like I said, we're not in the loop like 100%.
No.
We don't know what's going on. We don't know why the drama's there, but we just don't understand it, and we don't really want to dig in there.
Do you know, I think Adam does understand it. Marie, I think Adam does understand it. He's got a good grasp of it.
We knew like half of what was going on.
Yeah.
But we're like, we need to find out more. So today we were like going from YouTube channel to YouTube channel, like,
you get it from the horse's mouth.
okay, what did they say? What did they say? Like, what's
Right.
going on here, you know?
Yeah.
It's very dramatic. You will never be bored on defending Elvis. You will never be bored on my channel.
Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Frenchie. How you doing?
Frenchie.
Is it
Hello.
our Frenchie? Is it our friend Frenchie?
Is she off Greece?
Well, either way, the
Yes.
name is great. Isn't
Either way,
it?
it's an awesome name. Yeah. You're gonna crash out, Bella. You're always crashing out. You're still up, sweetie.
You're going to crash out, but, you know, like an hour from now, you're
Okay.
going to tell us you're crashing out still.
Eva the West says the problem has come from the Smiths cutting down people, starting with Elvis. I appreciate you both being open-minded. Yeah, we're definitely, like I said, it's
Well, I'm curious to know,
hard.
like, what did the Smiths say?
yeah, because we were trying to look for videos that I'm thinking what they said. What has I mean, since if you notice, you guys, back in the day when the mafias got mad at Elvis, they were spilling a lot of crap. You know what I'm saying? So what is so different now than what was said before? I guess is my question.
I'll tell you. Can I quickly answer that? Yeah, they were spilling a lot of crap, including Billy Smith, the Stanleys, and the Memphis Mafia. I'll tell you what's changed. They were asked months ago, do you still stand by everything in this book? And they said yes. They were asked about the All the King's Men documentary that trashed Elvis. Do you stand by it? Yes. They were also, Joe Smith, Billy Smith's wife, said on her YouTube channel only about 3 months ago, she was asked questions and she said that Elvis had odd, weird sexual fetishes. Now, no one has ever proved that Elvis had odd, weird sexual fetishes. Elvis can't defend himself. Elvis can't say, no, I didn't. One of the things that was said in their book, one of the things said in this book, now I'm not going to repeat it. Some of the most disgusting things were said in the book. Yeah, really disgusting things. Yeah. And they have recently said months ago that they stand by every word in that book. So it's been brought up in 2025. That is why it's all come back, because they stand by it. They won't show regret. They have never said sorry. They've never said that what they said, some of the things were lies, except for the Elvis faking his death ridiculous story that was obviously done for money. Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is the reason it's all being brought back up is because they recently have brought it up. They are still even now saying some trashy things about Elvis, and that is why it's been brought back up.
I don't know about you. Like, what is the difference? Like, what's new? I guess that we haven't heard about Elvis is my issue.
Look, even Billy Stanley yesterday said Elvis had sex with my wife. Yesterday. Billy Stanley, Elvis's stepbrother. Yesterday, Elvis had sex with my wife. You get it? So you got to understand what's happening here, guys.
Adam, did you ever meet any of the Stanley brothers? Oh yeah, when you were out there, did you go and you see anybody?
Yeah, I
out there?
did meet Billy Stanley. Yeah, I have a photo with him somewhere around
Yeah,
here.
gotta find that
I met
one.
him across from Graceland at the Rock and Roll Cafe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, the other thing we have to remember is that these things are now being said in front of Riley Keough, Finley and Harper. So Riley Keough, Finley, Harper, Lockwood are having to witness the things that are still being said. Yesterday, Billy Stanley, Elvis shagged my wife. And Joe Smith, Elvis had odd, weird sexual fetishes. No one has ever said that Elvis had weird, odd sexual fetishes ever, other than Billy Smith. Yeah? Remember, I speak to Mindy Miller. Mindy Miller talks to me. Mindy Miller, Elvis's ex-girlfriend, talks to me about Elvis. He never had weird sexual fetishes. Ginger Alden speaks to me. She was his last girlfriend, his fiance. He never had weird, odd sexual fetishes. So what if the things that are being said are lies? Are lies? You know, there was one disgusting thing that Elvis liked to watch women having sex with animals. I repeat, Billy Smith said Elvis likes to watch women having sex with animals. It's never been proven. Never been proven. And Elvis can't defend himself because all of these things have been said about Elvis when he's dead. There's no way these things would have gone on if Elvis was alive. None of these things would have happened if Elvis was alive. Yeah. These people have milked the cow. Yeah. They have took every opportunity to cash in. Trash for cash. Trash for cash. Even though this is a close family member that paid for their lives, that they have lived off his name for the last 40 years. They have lived off his name. And part of living off his name is to trash him, humiliate him, take away his dignity to the point where Lisa Marie, his daughter, makes a video, an interview, saying that all these people should rot in hell, and they are now banned and have been banned from Graceland for 40 odd years. Yeah. So come on.
Wow, you guys, yeah. It's very hard to, like I said, it's very hard with these YouTube channels not to have like their, I feel like you can't even say something on the wrong, or you can't even say an opinion because then you hate it.
Right.
And I don't think that that's right. I think anybody should be able to watch what they
Well,
want.
I don't, you know, Maria, I do find you very defensive. Yeah. I have no problem with you having a different opinion than me. None at all. I don't hate you for it. I'm not angry with you. I'm not upset with you. But I will challenge you. I will disagree with you. I will give you my argument. So I will say to you, so if you say something, you give me your opinion. Yeah, Marie, yeah. I will then give you my opinion. It doesn't mean I hate you. I'm not attacking you. I'm not being rude. I'm just disagreeing with your opinion, just like you are disagreeing with my opinion. Yeah, you've disagreed with my opinion many times in this little 10-minute clip. You've said many things that I disagree with, like the fact that I can defend Elvis even though I don't know him. You say that I have to respect the family members. I disagree because they trashed him. Yeah, so I never am angry at you. I'm never going after you. Yeah, which that is a term that you use. I'm not coming after you. I like your channel. I recommend your channel. I praise your channel. I praise you and Adam. I think you and Adam are great. So, you know, don't take it personal. Don't take it personal. As you keep saying, we have different opinions. Yeah. I like both of you. I think you're both really nice people.
Listen to what they want and yeah, and follow whoever they want to follow, you know? I think we never go on anybody's channel. I'm glad I don't do it. I just don't venture out and go be nosy with somebody else and what they're doing.
So, you know, you call it being nosy. Yeah. You call it being nosy. I'm a Defending Elvis channel. Yeah. People are making videos. Yeah. Saying that Elvis doesn't need defending, trashing Elvis. Yeah. So I'm responding. I don't think I'm being nosy. I think I'm defending Elvis. I think someone needs to defend Elvis. Remember, I have thousands of people that support me. Team Elvis. We have a big movement. Yeah. We're changing the world. Yeah. We've now got Donna Presley, Elvis's family. So people can't discredit me now because I speak to Donna Presley for hours. I speak to Ginger Alden and Mindy Miller. I know some very personal details about Elvis of people that were there. So my opinions isn't just Louis blowing hot air. I know things that have happened. I'm getting the information from the horse's mouth. Yeah. So I think my opinion does carry some weight.
There were a couple of times we did join Louis' live stream, but we never once did we go in the comments and start bullying people and bullying.
I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I'm not sure what you mean about the whole going in the comments and bullying people, because that's definitely not what I do. I will go into the comments and say my point of view, but I will do this. I will say this. If someone is rude about me on YouTube, if someone insults me, my life, my personal life, me as a human being, my right to defend Elvis, if someone says disgusting things about me on YouTube, I will call them names. 100%. If people insult me, I will go in and call them names. Yeah, because I stand up for myself. Because the best way to deal with bullies is to stand up to them. So yeah, sometimes I have a bit of fun putting these people in their place because they're picking on me. They're saying the most disgusting things about me. They're making me out to be some kind of monster just because I have different views on them concerning Elvis.
Louie, and even on Shauna's. I think I've been on Shauna's because I find her very interesting. I think she's very headstrong and very direct when it comes to her, research and.
We're talking about tenderly loving Elvis. Tenderly loving.
Right? So, if you guys follow her.
Yeah. So now there's a long history with me and Shauna. I was really kind to Shauna. I defended her for so long, even when this ridiculous story came out where she believed Elvis was alive for 5 years. Okay, I defended her. She came after me because I was unhappy that with the D. Stanley video that says that Elvis had sex with his mum that her friend posted. So I said to her friend, you shouldn't be posting that video, that disgusting video that says Elvis had sex with his mum. And from then on, Shauna attacked me. Shauna was attacking me at every opportunity because I tried to stop this guy posting this disgusting video that had over 60,000 views saying that Elvis had sex with his mum. That is why me and Shauna fell out. I actually tried to help Shauna.
She's great. She has her own thing. Like I said, everybody has.
She is another person though that had a falling out with Louis. Remember her and Louis?
Why are you laughing?
Well, it's just
you laugh like
I'm laughing because
why are you laughing?
It's just kind of
you
laugh at stuff
crazy.
like that. It's crazy and it makes you laugh. I mean, come on.
I'm thinking, I was like, why are you laughing?
Well, why am I not laughing?
You know? Because I don't understand. Like, to me, I don't.
Sometimes,
get the
Mari, you just have to laugh at stuff because it's just true. So wild.
And I don't understand the fallouts. I don't get the fallouts.
I hope if you watch this show back now that you will understand.
And yeah, I guess I never will.
Well, I remember, Louis was doing artwork for Shauna's channel for a while.
Yes.
No. But she was joining my show and singing. Me and Shauna were friends for a while.
Sure.
And then I don't know what happened. It's just something happened. Someone said the wrong thing. Obviously, Shauna was not defending Elvis.
No, it wasn't that. She was defending the guy who posted the trash video that says Elvis had sex with his mum.
Well, that's the thing. It's hard. Like I said, I can't defend him 100%. So what am I? Basher, whatever
you're
you want to call it.
You're an Elvis Basher fan. You're a Trasher fan.
Whatever.
Well, I call people Elvis Trasher fans if they support the Trashers. If you support the Trashers, if you encourage and support the people that trash Elvis, I call you an Elvis Trasher fan.
Sorry, but I've been open. This is my channel. I can say whatever the hell I want. But the thing is, like I said, and I'm sorry, but I can't defend Elvis 100%. I don't know the man.
You don't have to. No one is telling you to defend Elvis. I'm not telling you to do it.
Well,
they're saying that you don't have to know him to defend him.
I'll defend him as much as I possibly can,
Yeah, see, Adam, he defends Elvis and he doesn't know him.
But when it comes to like saying that he was not generous, he wasn't humble, like he was a jerk and whatever you want,
you'll defend him on all that.
You'll defend him on that. But if you're going to come up and say, and if I want to try to defend him on infidelity, being a womanizer, of maybe.
Well, before you say it, Elvis was unfaithful, but so was Priscilla. So was Priscilla. This is the bit we have to get in there.
Maybe not being a good husband. I don't know the dude. I'm sorry. You just don't.
I've never said Elvis was a perfect husband. Never.
No,
hey, don't call the king dude.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm just
Elvis, okay? I just don't know Elvis. Yeah. From what I saw, he was a womanizer.
Yeah, but so was Priscilla. So was Priscilla was after the men. Many men.
But
you do know that Priscilla was unfaithful 3 months after the baby was born, Lisa Marie, within a year of the marriage. Do you know that? You do know that Priscilla secretly was dating Mike Stone for 1 year before Elvis found out whilst they were married. I accept that Elvis, once he caught Priscilla being unfaithful with Lisa Marie, when Lisa Marie was only months old, when she was a baby, I do accept Elvis started being unfaithful, 100%, once he caught Priscilla. So there's more to it.
He was a good man.
He was a good guy, right? So in that, I guess in that respect, I can't say
Remember Priscilla?
100%.
Priscilla said he was like a peacock, and he needed to spread his
I'm sure
feathers
Yeah, but she was like a peacock. This is the funny things. She was like a peacock.
or
spread
whatever.
a lot of things.
She spread a lot of things as well. You know, we've got to remember, guys, it works both ways.
Whoa! Oh, you know what that reminded me of?
Of what?
When he's like, that woman wanted to kiss Elvis,
Oh yeah.
and he's like,
Right, guys, I think I've only got a couple of minutes. I think the food's turned up. But let's just keep going.
honey,
So
he's like,
gross.
I kissed this chick the other night.
So in case I have to run off, thank you to Marie and Adam for joining us. Please don't be offended. Please don't take things personally. There is no bad feeling. I like you. I like your show. To the people watching, AM Vintage is a great show. Please subscribe to them. Join their live. I think they said it's on Saturday nights. Did they say at 9 o'clock? Is that right? American time. I have nothing against Marie. That we have different opinions. They're a lovely couple. It's a fun show. I find their show very interesting. Yeah. So there is no bad feeling here. Please remember that. There is no anger. I don't hate them. I'm not attacking them. I just have different views as they do.
He's like, and now I got the creeping crud. He's like, so whatever I got, honey, you're gonna have it too. And she's like, I don't care. She's like,
Yeah.
I don't care. And then Elvis just pushed her away.
You know what?
You know.
So yeah.
On to
you
the
guys.
next chick. You know.
Awesome. Oh, hey, Will. Yep, we got the shirts,
Hey.
Will. I know.
Yeah.
You see them? I know. We did some modeling earlier.
We'll
and,
do a little close up
yeah.
real quick. There we go.
Yeah, it can't be 100%.
It's backwards right now, but you know,
Yeah.
you get the idea. Look at how cool we are. I'm cruising. And she's holding on for dear life.
I'm giving
Right?
everybody the look, like.
Yeah. And Mari's got the cool shirt with the
I do.
television.
Yeah, since we're more like
Yeah.
80s, I wanted to show.
Okay, guys. So I'm going to say goodbye. But is there anything anyone would like to say before I go? Can everyone just say thank you to Marie and Adam for joining us? Come on, guys. Let's be respectful and friendly. Let's be kind. Is there any questions anyone would like to ask before I go?
That we got our VCR, our retro TV.
And-
Look, Will.
Down here.
Look, Will. We got our Coke too.
Yeah, it's like
Right. So AM Vintage are going live. If you'd like to join them, I'll join you. So it's AM Vintage. It's a bit awkward because we may be having dinner soon. So, but I will join you. I'll put it on my phone. So AM Vintage, thank you for the fact we've done this. Thank you for joining my live. If any of you guys want to go on to AM Vintage's live stream now, yeah, I'll join you. Okay, so Team Elvis, can we all jump on to AM Vintage's live? Do you mind that? Let's have a thumbs up from Team Elvis. Is it okay that we join AM Vintage's live? Yeah, is that okay? Let's have a thumbs up, guys. We'll all meet together. All of Team Elvis, let's join Adam and Marie on their live. Yeah? If we got a deal, Adam and Marie, I send you love. I send you love, okay? No hard feelings. I love you both. You're a great couple. Yeah? I class you as my friends. Okay? AM Vintage. I class you as my friends, Adam and Marie, okay? No hard feelings, please. We got a thumbs up, yeah? We're all going to meet AM Vintage on their live now, yeah? So my last thing is, I've been sent the video from Donna Presley that is, I think she's going to stand up to what was said to her on on Joe's show, on the Billy Stanley and Joe Sins interview. Donna Presley has made her video responding to that. Okay, so later on tonight, if I've got time, I'm going to try and play that to you guys. I might have to do it tomorrow. So just so you know, Donna Presley has just posted a video just now. It's only a short one, and I think she is speaking up, defending herself against what was said about her by Billy Stanley, Elvis's stepbrother. Okay, guys, I'll see you on AM Vintage in 1 minute. Love you all, guys. A very interesting discussion. Thank you. I really enjoyed it. I love a debate. It's okay to agree to disagree, and I'll see you in 1 minute on AM Vintage. Thanks, guys.